So, very good evening to you all. Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa, District Latur, is organized a world record daily webinar series 2. Today there is 315th day of the long series, and the keynote speaker for today's session is on dais, Honorable Dr. K. Prabu, sir. Firstly, I welcome to you, sir, for this platform. I welcome the chief organizer of the series, our ideal principal M. Ambedkar, sir. Also welcome faculty members of my college and all those dear participants. The topic for today's presentation is Biochemistry of Circadian Rhythm. Now this topic is going to present, as I have mentioned, Honorable Dr. K. Prabu, sir, who is serving as an assistant professor, also a research coordinator at Marudhar Kesari Jain College for Women, Vaniyambadi, Tamilnadu, India. So with this brief introduction, now I request to you, sir, please start your presentation on the topic Biochemistry of Circadian Rhythm. You are most welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your nice introduction. Shall we start, sir? Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay. So, good evening to all. Today, our topic is biochemistry of circadian. So, how many of you think about what is the meaning for why we discuss about the biochemistry of circadian rhythm? Because this topic is now very, very important to everyone in the health aspects point of view. First, I justify the topic, then we go one by one. Because nowadays, various kind
Sir,
of
sorry. Hello.
yes, sir.
Sir, sorry, sir, some voice is coming from the audio, I think.
Just a second,
Make
sir.
it clear.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, now I'm audible, sir. Bedkar, sir.
Yes, sir. Please continue. Yes, yes.
Sir, am I audible, sir? Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. So, our topic is today is very, very important to everyone in the health aspect because nowadays the lifestyle health issues are very, very important one. It is rising day by day for the various factors. So, for that, we are going to discuss the topic. The first, all of you kindly watch this, observe the picture. Finally, I go to give the answer. So, you can see my picture.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. So kindly observe the picture. So finally, I go to say the answer for this. Okay, so now back to the first slide. So what is circadian rhythm? Actually, so sir, am I audible, sir? Again.
Yes, sir. Yes. Please continue.
Yes, sir. So I don't know where I left. Continuously, I go to give the lecture. Okay, so anyhow, once again, I repeat. The circadian rhythm is the physical, mental, behavior changes in our metabolism or organism over the 24-hour cycle. So we go to discuss more about the what happen in the light and dark. So it is a give the biggest impact on the circadian rhythm. Also, we go to find the answer for the following question: what is the melatonin, growth hormone, serotonin, and cortisol? And what is the leptin, ghrelin, and what is eating window, and why we sleep well? Also, the final question is: what are the benefits of the circadian rhythm? So, as per my presentation, the circadian rhythm is a natural process governing the physiological and behavioral changes. The term circadian come from the Latin phrase circa, which what happened around the day in our body. The circadian rhythm is intertwined for 24 hours in the human body and is commonly referred as a body biology. Simply, is called biological clock. So one of the most essential and well-known circadian rhythm is the sleep-wake cycle. The human sleep-wake cycle responds the environmental cause of the light and darkness and synchronizes the cellular activity with the solar day. So it does this stimulating the suprachiasmatic nucleus. The suprachiasmatic nucleus is present in the hypothalamus of our brain. It secretes the serotonin and various hormones. So this is the basic things about the what is circadian rhythm. So next slide, all of you kindly watch this picture. So it shows, as I told already, suprachiasmatic nucleus secreting the melatonin in our brain, particularly in the pineal gland. So when these daytime, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., it inhibit the synthesis of the melatonin. After the 6 p.m., it slowly start to secrete, and finally it achieve the maximum point by the 9 p.m. So our melatonin properly synthesized by the 9 p.m. So for that, we have to do something. So when we get the proper melatonin, we have a lot of benefits. So that is actually we go to discuss now. What is the purpose of melatonin? Actually, what happened in the dark time? Okay, that means after the sunset. What is the uses of the melatonin? Melatonin, what way it is helpful? Simply, many of you know the melatonin is a sleeping hormone. It gives proper sleep for us. So if it is the melatonin is not properly synthesized, we can't sleep well. So this kind of problems we are facing. So apart from the sleeping, along with the melatonin, one more hormone also synthesized that is called growth hormone. Is a growth hormone is also very important for the lipid degradation. So in the daytime we are eating three times food. The three times food, lot of fat, cholesterol. Also in the metabolic, due to the metabolic stress, lot of unwanted toxicity is produced. So all the things will be degraded, scavenged in the nighttime. Okay, in the particularly with the help of growth hormone and melatonin. So once again, repeat the melatonin in the dark time. That means 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. It is synthesized more. So in that time, the melatonin give the proper sleep. Also, the growth hormone is scavenging lot of waste product that is synthesized throughout the day. So this is the picture explain about that. The next slide is explain more clearly about what happened each and every important event in this circadian rhythm. So we got to start by the morning 6 a.m. So if you look that morning 6 a.m., the sharpest blood pressure was raised. In 7:30, the melatonin is secretion is stopped. That means what? Our sleeping time is over around by 6 o'clock. So it's 7:13, the secretion is totally stopped. Then only we got to start the eating process. Okay, then in the around by 8 p.m. So around 8 to 10 p.m. So I ate alertness. Then in the time the breakfast taking the breakfast is the best one. Followed by that in 2:30 p.m. the best coordination, the nervous coordination, endocrine coordination is happen in around 2:30 p.m. So then like that each and every hour we have some metabolic benefits we are getting. So come to the 6 p.m. Okay, so our most of the metabolic daytime activities come to end, then it start to turn to the next another dark reactions. So in around 6:30, highest blood pressure is attained. Slowly around 9 p.m., as I told already, 9 p.m. melatonin secretion is started. It is reached to the optimum level. So the melatonin, along with the melatonin, in this picture, the growth hormone is not indicated. Along with the melatonin, the growth hormone also started to synthesize. So the growth hormone is scavenging all the waste product is synthesized in our body. So it is happen up to 4:30. So up to 4:30, sometime the based on the gene, it differ 5 o'clock. It is so proper sleep. It's scavenging all the waste products synthesized in our body. Also, the good sleep is also benefit. See the next slide. So next slide tell about circadian rhythm, why it is important. So, so it's a picture. As I told already, we see that one picture. So it is more clear compared to that. So light time in the hypothalamus, SCN. It means suprachiasmatic nucleus, secreted serotonin is produced. It gives the feel energized. The light in the daytime. Why we are talking more about the serotonin means the daytime, the energy and lot of metabolic reactions happen. For that, we need energy. In the biochemistry point of view, we told ATP is the currency of the cell. So for that, these kind of things are happening in the daytime. That's why I told the most metabolic daytime activity is very, very important for us. So that is for that basic one is what serotonin. Apart from also the cortisol also synthesized. That is I go to explain in the further slides. So serotonin is synthesized very, very important hormone. It's synthesized in the light time. That is only synthesized in the light time. Suppose if after 6 p.m. when we are in the light, under the light, we are working late night heating, late night working. In that time, we are under the light also. In that time, what happened? The melatonin is not synthesized properly. So if it is not, melatonin is not synthesized. If you are always under the light, means the melatonin is not synthesized. If you not melatonin is not synthesized, sleep is not coming properly. The growth hormone is not properly synthesized. Your scavenging waste product is not properly excreted. So due to that, we are facing so many kind of lifestyle disorders. The lifestyle health issues nowadays, the most problem is what lifestyle oriented problem is the most challenging one. For example, diabetes, cardiovascular problems, stroke, like that. A lot of example we can say. So these kind of problem is arising due to the lifestyle oriented problems. So because so we have to follow the cardiac rhythm, the circadian rhythm is more important. We have to respect the biological clock. Where when we follow that, when we respect properly, proper serotonin and proper melatonin synthesis, we are getting. So this is actually our core point of this discussion. Now we go to little bit elaborate about the melatonin. So melatonin is a natural hormone that's mainly produced by our pineal gland, as I told already. So melatonin is a hormone that your brain produces in response to the darkness. Melatonin simply it is helpful for the well sleep. So it helps with the timing of the circadian rhythm and with the sleep. Being exposed to light at the night time can it block the synthesis of the melatonin. So researchers and scientists still have a lot to learn about the melatonin because nowadays still we know only yes the melatonin is helpful only for the sleeping but the sleeping is very very important but because in the sleeping time only the growth hormone properly working. So that's why, but still we need lot of points related to the melatonin hormone. That is a lot of research is going on now. The next hormone is a serotonin, is a daytime hormone. So serotonin plays several role in our body. As I told already, it is a energy. It gives the energy throughout the day. So serotonin plays several role in our body, including influencing learning, memory, happiness, as well as regulating body temperature, sleep, sexual behavior, hunger. So these are very very important one. If it is lacking, means what serotonin is thought to play a role in depression, anxiety. So, like the various kind of health issues we are facing. So, most of the serotonin found in your body is the gut. So, that is also very, very important point. Today, we got to discuss the gut health. How to improve our gut health. How to improve our good bacteria in our gut. So that is also I go to explain. So for that, we have to change our eating habit. We have to follow the healthy eating habit. That is the what is eating window. I go to explain what is eating window. So eating window is nothing but, as I told already, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. is the daytime. The daytime only we have to heat. Okay, that is actually the heating time. So the traditional method also, the traditional lot of literature in the our in our tradition in the Indian tradition, the daytime eating is only recommended. There is no eating methodology in the night time. But due to the various cultural changes, as we are attending, we are following so many things. So due to that, we are facing so many kind of lifestyle-oriented problem. So in the daytime also, we have to understood based on the circadian rhythm. We are taking what time we have to take the breakfast, what time we have to take the lunch, what time we have to complete our dinner. So the breakfast timing is the best time for 7:30 to 9 o'clock. The lunch time is around 1 to 1:30. The dinner time is we have to complete our dinner before 6 p.m. So this is the eating window. So first, if you start freshly means you don't aggressively you don't start the eating window because yes, of course, we understood serotonin is very very important. Melatonin is very very important. It gives a lot of health effect, health related benefits. Yes, suppose if you are freshly start your body, physical, as I told already, physically, mentally, our body should adapt. So it is not immediately, it is not achieved. So it take more time to adapt your body. So for that, you first initially you have to follow the eating pattern in the daytime. Then for slowly you have to reduce the eating pattern. So that is means you have to reduce your eating window. Suppose morning if you are taking your breakfast by 8:30, when you complete your breakfast by 5:30, the in between duration is what eating window duration. So best duration was 10 to 12 hours. So as the research, a lot of research told, if your eating window is 10 to 12 hours, is really good. You can avoid, you can minimize the risk of cardiovascular disease. Also, you can minimize the chance to getting the diabetes mellitus. You have to reduce the chance to the many kind of inflammation in our body. Also, there is a chance of rheumatoid arthritis, like these various kind of issues we can avoid. So, like that point of view, the serotonin is very, very important. The serotonin is made from the essential amino acid. So, we have two different kind of amino acids we are in our food. That is essential, non-essential. That is means non-essential means definitely we have to take that amino acid through our food. So, our food we have to ensure this kind of amino acid is present or not. So, like that, when you eat, definitely we can avoid lot of health related issues. So next, I think you can see the slide. So sleep and growth hormone. As I told already, so melatonin is synthesized around 9 p.m. Along with melatonin, the God is given the another gift is what growth hormone. So growth hormone is very, very important for the scavenging activity. The growth hormone levels are surged only during the nighttime sleep. If you're not properly sleep, definitely it is not synthesized. So with proper sleep is very, very important. Then followed by the melatonin only, the growth hormone is started to synthesize. So the proper sleep. Suppose somebody are taking go to the bed, but they are not properly sleep. So in that time, the growth hormone is not synthesized. So we have to enhance the synthesis of the growth hormone. Okay, the growth hormone is important for the lipolysis. The slide also indicated lipolysis means the bad cholesterol. We can reduce the unwanted cholesterol in our body. So that is the lipolysis. So it is naturally without any exercise, without going to gym. Okay, easily we can do this, but we have to follow the circadian rhythm. That is very, very, very important. So the growth hormone is important for the lipolysis also muscle growth and is related to the sleep rising during the slow wave sleep. So and falling into the late sleep. However, during the period of sleep deprivations, the GH levels fail to rise, rebounding the following restoration to the sleep. So this is about the growth hormone. So next one is the cortisol. So cortisol, how it is connected to the circadian rhythm? Yes, we can connect the melatonin with the growth hormone. So we can connect the cortisol with the serotonin. That is the daytime hormone. So daytime hormone, yes, along with the daytime hormone, the cortisol is also synthesized. That is along with the serotonin. But cortisol, we know very well, the science background people know very well. The cortisol is a stress hormone. So when the time of stress, when the time of urge, when the time of any emergency, our body automatically synthesizes the cortisol. So cortisol, the fight flight hormone, in this we know very well. So we should not stress. When we are stressed, automatically the cortisol is synthesized. The cortisol is synthesized, the glucose level, the body glucose level is raised. So actually, the cortisol should be synthesized very, very normal level only. If it is enhanced, so we are facing the Cushing syndrome, some kind of disorders, hormonal disorders we are facing. So it is proper amount synthesized is very, very, very important. But of course, it is a minimum level. It is proper level. It is synthesized as it gives lot of good things. It responds to the stress. It increase your body metabolism. It control your blood pressure. It reduce the inflammations. Like that benefits we are getting. Suppose if it is synthesized excess amount, it is not favorable. We have to face that Cushing syndrome. If it is reducing more, also reduce synthesized low, we are facing the Cushing syndrome, autism disease. So the cortisol is a controlled one. So that's why we should not under stress. So we have to control our emotion. So if we are control our emotion, definitely the cortisol synthesis under the control. Under the control means definitely we can easily control our metabolism. So still now, once again repeat, still now we are discussing about four different hormones: melatonin, growth hormone, serotonin, cortisol. So melatonin is synthesized in the night time. Along with the melatonin, the growth hormone also synthesized. So melatonin is helpful for sleeping. The growth hormone is a lipolysis, that is a scavenging activity. So the daytime, when we come to the daytime, serotonin is synthesized. Yes, serotonin is very, very important for getting the energy. So energy metabolism, various kind of energy metabolism is happen in the daytime. Along with the serotonin, the cortisol also we are getting. The cortisol is very, very important when it is synthesized at minimal level. Suppose if it is synthesized excess, suppose if it is synthesized low, we are facing the Cushing syndrome. Addison is like that. So this is about the four important. Everyone should know about this. This is a four very, very important knowledge. Very, very important knowledge to everyone. This is a mandatory one. So everyone should know this for avoiding various kind of lifestyle oriented problems. So next slide, very, very interesting slide about the time restricted eating. So slide, you can see that two pictures. One is ad libitum eating, and another one is what time restricted eating. The first one is what uncontrolled eating. There is no restriction. There is no restriction. We can eat at any time. So kindly all of you look the slide. So what are the problem we are facing when we eat? It is scientifically proven. All the points are scientifically proven. This is not a myth. This is not a hypothesis. This is not a somebody told statement. This is everyone. Everything is proven, okay, through the scientific manner. So when we eat at any time, the weight was gained, the fat mass is gained, the glucose intolerance is raised, insulin resistance is raised, fasting glucose is raised, beta cell, that is the insulin secreted cell function is impairment in the fatty acid oxidation. The fatty acid oxidation is a very, very important metabolism for the various kind of scavenging activity. Next one is steatosis. Steatosis is nothing but the fatty liver. Also, improper nutrient utilization, inflammation is happen easily when it is happen when we are eating uncontrolled manner. At the same time, we are eating. So, if you look the next picture, so you can see my picture, or you just answer me, please. Yes, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So the next slide, next picture in the same slide, it's indicate the time restricted eating. The time restricted eating, lot of benefits we are getting. So had libitum eating give a lot of disadvantages, also giving various kind of problem, health issues. But the time restricted eating giving opposite, like lot of benefits. Easily we can reduce the weight, easily we can reduce the fat mass, we can getting lot of glucose intolerance is reduced, the insulin is synthesized more, the fasting glucose level is reduced, beta cell will be properly function, fatty acid oxidation is good, fatty liver we can avoid, our nutrient is properly utilized, inflammation is reduced. So the inflammation chance is, if suppose if you are affected by the bacterial infection, easily it is cured naturally. So our body has that kind of ability, but we have to respect the again the circadian rhythm. If you follow this easily, naturally, it is a gift from our God. So naturally, it is all the things are present in our each and every one. But it is we have to respect the simply we have to only simple way is we have to respect the circadian rhythm. See, look the next slide. It's a very, very interesting slide. There is no more theory. All are picture-based explanation only. So, insulin and circadian rhythm. Insulin and circadian rhythm. See, look the slide. So, easily we can understood. Already explained a lot of things. So, based on that, easily we can understood. Listen. So, melatonin. Look that in the picture, light time, daytime, and night time. So in the graph, in the insulin level is in the red arrow. So red means in the daytime. Look at picture. The peak, the more amount of insulin is synthesized the daytime. So slowly it reached into the 6 p.m. The insulin level was come to the very, very low level. So for insulin, what most of you know very well, what is the role of insulin? If it is insulin is not available, our glucose is not getting into the regulate into the normal range. So 80 to 120 is the normal range. Suppose the 80 to 120 normal ranges happen because of only with the help of insulin. So what is the diabetes mellitus? In the time we have to understood that diabetes mellitus means what? The insulin is not synthesized. The patient body, the beta cell, the insulin is not synthesized. The pancreas is not synthesizing the insulin. Same like that, each and every day, all the individuals, all the persons, after 6 p.m., the insulin is not properly synthesized. So for that, what is the meaning? After 6 p.m., we should not eat because when you eat after 6 p.m., our glucose level is not properly controlled. Because we give the more work to suppose if you are eating, somebody maybe ask the question, sir, I am eating after 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock also, how it is digested, how my blood glucose level is regulated, how my health, I am not affected by the diabetes. You may ask the question, but you have to give the overload to the insulin. Yes, insulin secretion is reduced. When the reduced time, if you are eating, you give the overload to the insulin. If you continuously, if you're giving the overload to the insulin, after the particular time, the insulin is not properly synthesized in the daytime also. So after that 45, around 45 age or 50 age, definitely you are facing the, after the particular time, definitely we are facing the diabetes mellitus. So in the early time, in the early around in the early age, from the young age onwards, when we follow the circadian rhythm, definitely up to 100 age, okay, we are getting the very good range of insulin is synthesized our body. Only again told when we follow the circadian rhythm. So this is the science. This is a purely science, but most of us does not have the awareness about this. So next, some theory point of view we go to discuss. So the International Journal of Obesity released a fascinating study proving the sleep quality is related to the weight loss, not sleep quantity. So sleep is very important. As I told the good sleep is very important. The good sleep is happen with the help of melatonin. Okay, so melatonin is not properly synthesized. Definitely, you are not getting the good quality sleep. So for that, we have to complete our dinner before 6 p.m. If you are completing the 6 p.m., the digestion process take 2 to 3 hours. Around at 9 o'clock, properly the melatonin is started to synthesize. So properly the growth hormone is started to synthesize. So definitely everything will be good. So now in this slide, I go to introduce two important another persons. Already four important hormones I told. Another sub important hormones. This is very important. Two persons daily in our body it is synthesized. That is called leptin and ghrelin. Leptin and ghrelin is synthesized in our stomach. In our stomach, leptin. What is the role? Leptin. We have to love the leptin because the leptin. We have to increase the leptin because leptin gives a satisfied feel. Okay, it does not give the hunger because when the leptin is synthesized more properly, when we follow the circadian rhythm, always in our body the leptin hormone is more. If leptin hormone is more, we have satisfied feel. Okay, so a satisfied feel means we are not hunger. Okay, our required energy only the body is taken. Apart from that, the body, our body is not asking more. So we have to increase the leptin. We have to increase the leptin only through the circadian rhythm, only through the proper sleep. So next is a ghrelin. Ghrelin is our enemy. Okay, ghrelin is our enemy. Ghrelin is a hunger hormone. We are unrestricted eating, uncontrolled eating. If you are following anytime, if you are eating, you are not respect the circadian rhythm means ghrelin is synthesized more in your stomach. The ghrelin is a hunger hormone, always hungry. Somebody anytime eating, the person after eating the breakfast immediately half an hour, 1 hour, they are eating something, some other things because they are not respect the circadian rhythm. Due to that, the ghrelin is synthesized more in the body. The ghrelin make more hunger. So simply the leptin is our friend, the ghrelin is our enemy. So look, the next picture is clearly explained about that, how we balance that leptin and ghrelin, how we balance that. So before eating what happened, after eating what happened. So if you are properly eating is also very important. how much calorie we are eating, that is also very very important. At what time we are eating, that is also very very important. If you follow the 3 points, definitely we can balance the leptin and ghrelin. We can enhance the leptin level. We can reduce maximum, we have to reduce the ghrelin level. So this is a very very important another point about the circadian rhythm. So look, that next picture also is explain about the um, leptin and ghrelin. See, look that along with that, insulin also play a vital part. If leptin and ghrelin properly, if a low ghrelin, high leptin means insulin is happy. Our stress is busting easily. So that is the additional benefits we are getting. So all the things that happen only if we are following the proper eating pattern. If you are eat properly, only step is we have to take is what proper eating patterns. When we follow high leptin, we are getting low amount of ghrelin, we are getting. So simply we have to love the leptin, and ghrelin is an enemy. Okay, to avoid it to synthesize more. If it is synthesized more, we are more hungry, we are eating more, definitely our weight and everything will be worst. So next slide explain about one research is going. Okay, research is happened. Okay, previously. So there are two groups. The one group is they're taking the dinner by 5 p.m. and another group they're taking the dinner by 9 p.m. So what happened? That is actually what is the result is getting at the end of the research. So the group one people, those who are complete the dinner at 5 p.m. Two things, two maximum after 3 months. This is the research is happened for 3 months. After 3 p.m., the fecal analysis, when they are analyze the fecal, the good bacteria, the good bacteria is enhanced. When they are complete the dinner by 5 p.m., the good bacteria, the gut bacteria, the good bacteria is more. That is was identified in the respective people fecal analysis. Also, the diabetes under come to control. The group, all the group and group two people, the diabetic people, the diabetes level was under control. It's more control comparatively previous. So come back to the group two people, they are complete the dinner by 9 p.m. All the group two people are regularly going to the gym. They are working continuously in the gym. Group one people never go to the gym. But the group two people, anytime they are eating, that they are completing the time dinner by 9 p.m. But regularly they are exercise at the gym. But at the end of the 3 months, the glucose level is not controlled. Also, the bad bacteria is raised in the body, in the gut. When they are analyzing again, they are the fecal was taken. When they are analyzing, the bad bacteria is more. So from this research, we have to understood, yeah, the what time is eating is more important apart from our another factors. Apart from other factors means what, our physical activity, our environment, so other things. Apart from that, our eating pattern, eating time is more important. For there is the proper eating pattern. That's why I told in the first slide itself, I told light and dark cycle circadian rhythm, it give the biggest impact on the circadian, okay, circadian part of view, in the health point of view also. So this is the research paper is clearly proven late isocaloric eating increases hunger. I already told ghrelin. The ghrelin is increasing. If you are eating late night in your body, the more ghrelin is synthesized. Due to that, what happens? So obesity, cardiovascular problem, so diabetes mellitus chance to arise more health related problems. So adipose tissue, more fat is stored in the adipose tissues. So these kind of unwanted health problem we are facing. Only one mistake, unplanned, unrestricted eating, late time, late night eating. So there is another benefit also we are getting. That is recently it is identified. When we are properly follow the circadian rhythm, our hair loss also controlled. See, hair loss is the biggest problem nowadays. Lot of hair oil companies are getting profited. only because of this problem. But we can avoid this problem, okay, in the small age onwards. Okay, we have to teach to our children. You have to complete your dinner before 6 p.m. because our children can avoid this kind of problem in the future. Our children can avoid the cardiovascular problem. Our children can avoid the diabetes mellitus. So our children can avoid maybe lot of threatened disorders maybe happen in the future. So this kind of endocrine oriented, hormones oriented problems we can avoid because hair loss is related to what hormone, also it's the circulation. So now also we can start. Suppose if we are in 40 also, today onwards we got to start. We got to start the circadian rhythm eating pattern. So it slowly it give the effect. After 3 months, we are getting less benefit. After 1 year, we are getting some good benefit. Definitely our health improve. But in the young age onwards, we follow means we are avoiding the problem. After the problem is coming, we are doing this. Comparatively, the prevention is better than cure. So next slide is explain about the circadian rhythm and calorie burn. So if you have proper sleep, naturally we can burn 300 calories in the 1 day. If you are properly 7 hours, if you are properly sleep, without doing any exercise, without spending 2 to 3 hours in the gym, we can burn the 300 calories. So this is another example for the proper sleep. So also, what is the side effects? Of course, when you follow something, because it is a new one. Somebody, if you are following newly, vigorously you don't follow. As I told already, suppose if you start to follow the circadian rhythm eating pattern, slowly, first you set the 12-hour eating window, then slowly you reduce to 11 hours, slowly you reduce to 10 hours. Less than 10 hours is not favorable. So like that, after 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., if you are not eating, initially you may be fatigued, you may be more thirsty. Yeah, these are the very, very small side effects. So in that time, what to do means we have to drink more water. There is no everyone from the children up to 60 to 70 age, old age people also can follow the circadian rhythm. But the only thing is what the psychologically we are weak. Suppose after 7 p.m. we are feel some good aroma in our kitchen. Okay, we should not eat. We have to control taking some drinking some water. Definitely between 3 to 6 months. Definitely we can follow this method very very successfully. Also we are getting lot of benefits. So this is the only side effect. Somebody feel fatigue, somebody feel thirsty. Okay, also you can consult. Suppose if you have any problem, health problem, also you can consult your doctors. Okay, so after the consulting, also you can start. But the research and science clearly told anyone can follow this method. There is no restrictions. Okay, this is very very good method. Okay, we have to follow. The only thing is what after 6 p.m. Okay, so if you feel hunger means definitely you can drink water. So when you follow the circadian rhythm, minimum you have to drink 3 liters water. That is also very very important. The 3 liters water is very very important for the detoxification. That is the water intake is very very important. We know very well. Most of us we know very well. But the water intake also very very important for this kind of method when we follow. So the next slide explain about if most of us we disturb the circadian rhythm because nowadays we are going fast, running fast for the various kind of work and related things. We are disturbing our rhythm. So our lifestyle is now like this. So if you follow, if you are disturbing the circadian rhythm, we are facing diabetes, we are facing cardiovascular problem, our hormones, ovaries, testis producing hormone is affected. Also, sleep efficiency is ultimately is reduced. Also, lipid metabolism is totally damaged. Tumor, the cancer may be arise. So this kind of nowadays the cancer, cardio-oriented problem is more means because of the our lifestyle. Our lifestyle is day by day it is worsen. Due to that, we are facing this kind of issues. So this is the illustration is clearly explained about when we disturb the circadian rhythm, we are facing these kind of problems. So this is the final slide. So easily we can reduce the chance by following the circadian rhythm, stroke, diabetes, CVD, cardiovascular disease, and obesity, and etc. etc. Okay, a lot of anti-inflammation like the rheumatoid arthritis, also our gut health, also some asthma-related problems. Also, it is controlled. A lot of research are doing based on that. Lot of benefits we are getting. So this is about the benefits. We can avoid some threatening problem, threatening health issues. We can follow simply by following the circadian rhythm. So one thing is only I highlighted. That is means what we have to following the proper eating window. Proper eating window. The eating window. Once again, repeat and complete my presentation. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. is our eating time. After 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. is a sleeping time. So sleeping time, maybe we can go to bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock, but we should not eat. Like this, if you follow, we are getting lot of benefits by the circadian rhythm. So that's all. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, sir, for attention. Dear participants, if you please, dear participants.
So, dear audience, I think you got the answer for this first picture. The first picture is illustration about
Hello.
the. Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir, welcome.
Hello. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Dr. Bedkar, sir, Principal, sir, Prashant, sir, and wonderful presentation. What you have made, Dr. Saab, the wonderful presentation. Really, very scientific and with the, what are the internal changes taking place. The body is a mechanism of equilibrium. What we called is a homeostasis, and it try to balance this. But many of the times, our habits and our way of working and the hours of working and the times of diet they are really varying. I really appreciate the rural population and tribal population. They are having their dinner at max 7:30, 7 o'clock, and then you'll find they're getting up earlier. So I think that is a more healthier style. And we are lost somewhere because of the modern lifestyle and mobiles and other things. So that is one thing. Another thing, somewhere you mentioned about the tryptophan is a precursor of serotonin, or tryptophan prepares the serotonin. Yes,
Yes, sir.
definitely we are having jawar, bajra and maize where you'll find the tryptophan is present in a good amount. But many of the times, the tryptophan is not getting converted into these substances because of the some anti-nutritional factors also. So that is also one of the thing we have to take care of. And otherwise, you have explained wonderful thing about the 24 hours clock in our body. The GORD is one of the very important disease emerging, and lot many people are taking antacids and other medicines to just keep their acid level correct in their stomach. So GORD, that is gastroesophageal reflux diseases, are very common. Everyone is very much familiar with PENDI and OMEs and this and that. So I think what Sir has talked today, yes, definitely it will have a control on your obesity also, diabetes also, I will say hypertension also. We can reduce the risk of stroke, and so many things can be achieved by this kind of what we can say the following the methodology, right? So sir, what do you say about this? Some anti-nutritional factors are also there. They interferes in conversion of particular substance into the substance which is required in the body. Otherwise there is a harmony in the body because of the, you'll find both the forces are working, and the balance and the equilibrium, we call it as a harmony and health. So what do you think about this kind of anti-nutritional factors? And nowadays you'll find number of pollutants and
Yes,
contaminants
yes,
in
sir.
food also playing a role. So please comment on this, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That is the anti-nutrient. The problem is arising because of the synthesis of more amount of cortisol and stress-related things. So we can reduce that. We can synthesize more serotonin. Definitely, we can reduce the anti-nutrient. We can enhance more nutrient. The nutrition absorption property we can enhance because of only with the proper eating. The proper eating window, when we follow that, definitely it will be regulated at particular time.
I think you would get the answer, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Again, I request dear participants, if you have any question, please come ahead. So thank you, Dr. Swami Shukla, sir, for sharing your views and ask nice question. Honorable Dr. Prabu, sir, answered it. Now I request the chief organizer of the series, our ideal principal, M. Ambedkar, sir, for concluding words. You are welcome, sir.
I will share, sir. I will share. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Better, sir. Thank you for giving the opportunity to share my this kind of concepts to everyone. Thank you, sir.
Sir, wait for a moment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now I move towards the vote of thanks. Thank you, sir. Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa, District Latur, is organized a world record series to today we have completed 315th day of the series, and the keynote speaker for today's session was on dais Honorable Dr. K. Prabu sir, who delivered a nice lecture upon the topic Biochemistry of Circadian Rhythm. Now this topic have presented in a simple language, even though they have uh, delivered a lecture in a fast speed, but we understand many things from your lecture, sir. What do you mean the circadian rhythm? Then the difference changes in the body, when to get sleeps, how the effects of the sunset, sunrise, and also what time we get sleep, then different hormones. Now these points you covered very sincerely in your lecture. Really, it was very informative for us, sir. Too knowledgeable to everyone. So thank you so much on behalf of the organizing committee member. You accepted our invitation and joined for the series and talked upon the topic.
Thank you, sir.
I thank the chief organizer of the series, Honorable Principal M. Ambedkar, sir. Also thanks faculty members of my college, Dr. Sanjay Kale, sir, Honorable Praveen Udge, sir, and others. Special thanks to Dr. Swanand Shukla, sir, for asking a nice question, who daily join on time and share some views. Really, we are proud of you, sir. Then I thanks lastly to all these dear participants who join the series regularly. Now I request to you all, please fill the feedback link which is given in the chat box. With the kind permission of the chief organizer, I declare the session is over. Thanks a lot, Prabhu sir. Really, we want to listen one more time, sir. If you have time,
Sure.
please
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
deliver one more lecture. Yes,
Thank
please.
Definitely,
Thank you,
sure,
sir.
sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Shall I leave, sir?
Yes, sir. You can leave and take rest, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.